You guys have a really experienced secondary. Matt played a lot of snaps together. How'd you feel that day one out there yesterday or throughout the summer and spring?
Yeah, I mean, it's felt good having just the guys all back together after a week off, and throughout the summer, and I mean, after the first day, just building those relationships is important. And yes, we've known each other a while, but I mean, there's still a lot we need to improve. Not saying that it was a bad day or anything, but I think that just improving is there's always better relationships we can build on and off the field.
Aaron talked on Wednesday about like Mac. He kind of lumped Mac in with you and Miles, and it reminded me a little bit of you in like 22, where it's like clearly has a role on this defense.
Yeah.
What do you encourage him with? Like you two are multi-year starters. What do you encourage Mac to kind of keep ready, and there is a role for him?
Yeah. So I think he has that mindset where he's always ready, like that next man up mentality, understanding that there can't be a drop off between the starters and him and where he's at, and he does a great job just with everything that he does on and off the field to keep his body ready, and his mentality is just the way he holds himself is great for a player.
How much can you gain from being like that dime safety? You've been in that role. I think Mac kind of is that now. What's that do for you knowing that, okay, this package is, like, this is a window here for me to be on the field?
Yeah, so I think you just kind of build off the guys around you. Getting that experience to be on the field, and he's had experience on the field previous, but you kind of just understand, and it brings you to that level of the expectation that you hold yourself at. You understand that you're going to be on the field playing, so you can't take any plays off. You can't have you can't miss a meal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Things like that. It just enhances the way that you have to prepare, and getting used to preparing like that. It just brings your game up.
I mean, Aaron talks about, just again with you, the three safeties, that like you can basically finish his sentences now. I mean, what's that familiarity like just with him, with the defense, and how does that help?
Yeah, I think as years have gone, he has a lot of sayings, and he's a lot of character, and so getting to know him in that way, it's just it's very helpful to have that relationship with him. But yeah, he's an awesome dude, and I think that the more that we get around him and we grow, and it'll just help us all be on the same page going into the season.
Aaron says he's changed a lot, over the last 3 years as a defensive coordinator. Have you seen any changes, or what's it like playing under him, over the last 3 years?
Yeah, being in his room, you kind of get a feeling of what he likes to call and what scenarios, and having that mentality of being in the room, he tells us why he's calling the calls he is, and so it allows us kind of to have that mind on the field and be able to communicate that around us as the three safeties and I think that just allows us to spread his knowledge from being off the field. He can't play anymore. He can't be on the field. I bet you he wish he does, or he could. But yeah, it allows us to have what he's thinking on the field.
A lot of these guys in the back end were thrown into the fire early in their career, including you, Xavier, and other guys. What's the difference now that you're all veterans? And is there a feeling like this is the season that we've all been building towards? Yeah,
so I think that the being thrown into the fire early, it gives you a level of urgency coming into college. You may not know what to expect coming out of high school, but being thrown in there and understanding the level of talent that is in the Big Ten, and understanding where you have to be able to compete at that level, I think it just enhances the urgency to get there. But beyond that, I think we've done a lot to prepare in these past couple of years, whether we were on the field or through injuries, through ups and downs. I think that it's led to obviously this moment. I don't know if I'd say the season that we prepared for, if this is the one, but we're preparing for every moment, and that's going to be every practice, every game, every meeting, and every moment we're going to be the best us. And so, you could say this is the season, but this is our fall camp day 2. You know what I mean?
What are the top Aaron Henry sayings that you've learned over the last couple of years?
He has a lot. I don't know if I want to go one, but it's a fun room to be in. I definitely love it. Switching from Walt to having him be my coach. It's awesome.
there's a lot of NFL guys in the secondary, like Kirby or Sydney or Spoon. Do they ever reach back out to you guys and just check up on you guys?
Yeah, every once in a while. They came back a couple times in the past few years, but they're having amazing careers in the league, and it's awesome to see, knowing that I played with those guys back in the day.
What did you learn from them now that you've had a couple of years away to think back on some of those lessons? What are the big things you took?
Yeah, I think kind of what I mentioned earlier about the urgency, just how to practice. And I really, I'm really thankful that our class, me, Xavier, we're able to come into that group of players, because they were basically NFL guys at this level. And so being able to practice with them and go throughout the day with them and be able to see how they conduct themselves on and off the field, it gives you a baseline of what you have to be able to do to go to the next level.
How much did you learn about communication from those guys, particularly with the three safety?
Yeah, it's almost like a mesh, being able to know what's going on with each other and not be so well connected that things don't always need to be said. You just understand it and you can just react. And that's something that they had that we're trying to get to now.
Is that just like body language? Is that just a straight up understanding of what the offense is doing? Like, how do you have those unspoken talks?
So it's an understanding of what we're doing.
Gotcha.
By what the offense gives us.
Gotcha.
And so when we're all on the same page on the best outcome for us in a situation that the offense gives us, that's where we can all operate in the same way.
Who in your position group are we not talking about enough? Who's maybe gonna be the surprise guy?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. We're so there's so much experience in that room. It feels like there's a couple guys, only a few that have joined us this year. There's I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of up and coming guys. Like obviously, Sabor Kareem, he's been in there on special teams and on the dime packages here and there. Mac obviously is a guy that you brought up. Tyler Strain had some injury issues last year, and so he's a name. And like all these guys have been here for a couple of years now, and so. Those are the guys who are up next.
I mean, how different is it